Welcome back to the Ready for Spanish 5-Day Challenge. We're on challenge day 2, and today we're learning how to tell the day, give the date, and talk about the weather. Before we jump into today's lesson, let's do a quick recap of what we did yesterday. Yesterday, we learned how to greet our friends and talk about ourselves. So let's review. So, a few quick greetings to help you when meeting new friends. You can say hola, adios, hasta luego, nos vemos, hasta pronto, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, mucho gusto y igualmente. So if we want to say hello to our friends in Spanish, we'll tell them hola, hola. Also, if we want to say goodbye, we could say adios, hasta luego, nos vemos, hasta pronto. To greet our friends in the morning, to tell them good morning, we say buenos dias. To greet them in the afternoon, buenas tardes. And at night, to say good night, buenas noches. When you're first meeting someone, you say mucho gusto, nice to meet you. And if someone says that to you, you can say igualmente, likewise. Igualmente. Now let's practice. You greet Mrs. Alvarez in the afternoon. She asks how you're doing. You tell her you are doing well. Then you tell her you will see her later. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Buenas tardes, señora Álvarez. Estoy bien. Hasta luego. Here you go. Let's practice. You meet Mr. Garcia in the morning and ask him how he is. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Buenos días, señor Garcia. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días, señor Garcia. ¿Cómo estás? You thank Miss Vera and tell her you will see her tomorrow. Gracias, señorita Vera. Hasta mañana. Gracias, señorita Vera. Hasta mañana. We also learned how to talk about ourselves yesterday. Let's practice. So, we learned how to tell your name by saying me llamo and your name. We also learned to tell who you are by saying soy, which means I am, and then you can use your name as well. So if I wanted to tell my name, I'd say me llamo and then my name. And if I want to tell who I am, I use soy and then my name. You can also use soy to talk about what you do. So if I am a musician, I'd say soy música. If I am an athlete, soy atleta. All right? So soy and then your specific profession to talk about yourself. We also learned to use soy de to tell where you're from and to talk about where you're living now, vivo en. So you would just use soy de and then the city where you're from, or you can even use the country. So if I'm from the United States, soy de los Estados Unidos. But if I live in Europe now, pero vivo en Europa. And you could also use también. So soy de los Estados Unidos y vivo en los Estados Unidos también, right? So you would use soy de and then the place to tell where you're from, and then vivo en and the place to tell where you live now. And you can use pero and también as fillers to kind of fill in that conversation. I also showed you how to use tango or no tango to talk about your family. So tango is just I have, or no tango, I don't have. So if I have a son or a daughter, I'd say tengo un hijo. I have a son. If I have a daughter, tengo una hija, right? If I have children, tengo hijos. Or if I don't have a son, no tengo un hijo, but I do have a daughter. No tengo un hijo, pero tengo una hija. Or if I don't have children altogether, no tengo hijos. Right? If I have a brother, tengo un hermano. Or if I have a sister, tengo una hermana. Or if I don't have a brother, but I do have a sister, no tengo un hermano, pero tengo una hermana, right? Or if I don't have siblings at all, no tengo hermanos, right? So you can just kind of play with it. Tengo, I have, or no tengo to talk about your family. And finally, we learned to use me gusta to tell about what you like to do. This is very simple. You just use me gusta followed by an action verb. So if I like to dance, me gusta bailar. If I like to sing, me gusta cantar. If I like to read, me gusta leer. If I like to swim, me gusta nadar. Right? If I like to go shopping, me gusta ir de compras. Right? So, ¿cómo se dice I like to cook? Me gusta cocinar. I like to cook. What about I like to learn? If you're telling what you like to do, ¿cómo se dice I like to learn? Me gusta aprender. Muy bien. Great job. So, congratulations. If you actually completed your homework and you spoke it out loud, you've learned not only 25 words, but how to speak at least 25 Spanish words. So, I'm so proud of you guys. Congratulations. Today, you are ready to learn how to talk about the day, date, and weather. Why does this matter? Why does this matter? Remember, our goal is to speak. Asking and telling the day, date, and talking about the weather is universal. It's just the ultimate small talk. People love to chat about it, and it's something that we all have in common. So use the following Spanish words and phrases to begin speaking about the day, date, and weather. So to ask someone what day it is today, you say, ¿Qué día es hoy? ¿Qué día es hoy? To reply, you say hoy es. Today is. So you're going to give them the date. What do we need to know in order to tell somebody what day it is? We need to know the days of the week. So here we go. If today is Monday, hoy es lunes. If today is Tuesday, hoy es martes. If it's Wednesday, hoy es miércoles. If it's Thursday, hoy es jueves. If it's Friday, hoy es viernes. If it's Saturday, hoy es sábado. If it's Sunday, hoy es domingo. All right, if you'll notice, if you're writing, the Spanish days of the week are not capitalized. And if you need to say the days, they are masculine. So el lunes, el martes, el miércoles, el jueves, el viernes, el sábado, el domingo, right? So let's review those days one more time. So we have lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. All right. So to say what day it is today, we say hoy es and then the day. But to talk about what day it was yesterday, we use ayer fue, then the day. So hoy es lunes, ayer fue domingo, right? Today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, right? So hoy es miércoles, ayer fue martes. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? So same thing. We're just going to use ayer fue and then the days of the week. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Great job. Finally, to talk about what day it is tomorrow. What day it is tomorrow. We're going to use mañana es and then the day of the week. So lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. All right, so hoy es jueves. Ayer fue miércoles y mañana es viernes, right? Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, miércoles, and tomorrow is Friday, viernes, all right? Hoy es sábado. Ayer fue viernes y mañana es domingo, right? Tomorrow is Sunday. If today is martes, ¿qué día es mañana? What day is it tomorrow if today is martes? Mañana es miércoles. All right. Si hoy es jueves, ¿qué día es mañana? Mañana es viernes. Muy bien. So you just use mañana is to talk about what day it is tomorrow. All right. Given the date, to ask someone what is today's date in Spanish, you say, ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? To give the date, you say es, then the number, whatever date it is, they, and then the month. So we have a few things that we need to learn. However, telling the date in Spanish is a little different than giving it in English. In English, we say it's June 5th. It's June 5th. But in Spanish, you'd say it's the 5th of June. It's the 5th of June. So es 5 de junio. Remember, to give the date, you're going to say es, then the number, the word de, and then the month. Es, the number, the word de, then the month. Before we can tell the date, here's some things that we must know. Spanish numbers to 31 and months of the year in Spanish. Here we go. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most people can already count to 10 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Just make sure that you're pronouncing the numbers correctly using the pronunciation that we learned in the pre-challenge. Moving on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right? So really the numbers 11 through 20 are what give learners the biggest problem. So pay attention here and make sure that you learn these. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. All right, here we go. So let's do them all. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And you also need to know the months of the year. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Now back to giving the date. So to give the date, you must say the number, then day, and the month. So May 5th in Espanol is Cinco de Mayo. How would you say it's February 3rd? It's February 3rd. en español? ¿Cómo se dice February 3rd en español? Remember, we have to give the number, the word day, and then the month. So February 3rd is going to be 3 de febrero. 3 de febrero. Muy bien. ¿Cómo se dice it's March 4th in español? March 4th. Remember, we have to give the number, the word day, and the month to give the date. So March 4th in español would be 4 de marzo. 4 de marzo. So of course here you're going to say the number in Spanish, de, and then the month in Spanish. Great job. Again, the number, the word de, and the month. The only exception, on the first of the month, you don't say uno. You won't say uno de enero. You have to say the first because it's the first. So you wouldn't say January 1 or February 1. You have to say first. And in Espanol, the first is primero. Primero. So you'd say primero de enero to say the first of the month. Primero de febrero. Primero de marzo. Primero de abril. Primero de mayo. Right? For the rest of the dates, you're just going to use 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're just going to use the number. Great job. You can also give the day and the date. It's very easy given that you've already learned the days of the week, numbers to 31, and months of the year. So if today is Monday, June 10th. Today is Monday, June 10th. In Spanish, you would say, Hoy es lunes 10 de junio. Hoy es lunes 10 de junio. So let's practice. If today is Friday, April 15th, ¿cómo se dice en español? ¿Cómo se dice today is Friday, April 15th? In Spanish, you would say, Hoy es viernes 15 de abril. Hoy es viernes 15 de abril. But what about tomorrow? If today is Friday, April 15th, then ¿qué día es mañana? Si hoy es viernes 15 de abril, entonces mañana es sábado 16 de abril, right? So if today is Friday, April 15th, then tomorrow has to be, Saturday, April 16th. Mañana es sábado 16 de abril. But what about yesterday? Y ayer fue jueves 14 de abril. Muy bien. So we're going to continue to build upon the Spanish that we already do. So let's practice a little more. So today is Monday, March 4th. ¿Cómo se dice? Today is Monday, March 4th. In Spanish, you would say, Hoy es lunes 4 de marzo. Hoy es lunes 4 de marzo. Hoy es lunes 4 de marzo. And what about tomorrow? So if today is Monday, March 4th, then tomorrow is Tuesday, March 5th. ¿Cómo se dice? Entonces, mañana es lunes 5 de marzo. Mañana es lunes 5 de marzo. And what about yesterday? Y ayer? Y ayer fue domingo 3 de marzo. Y ayer fue domingo 3 de marzo. If today is Thursday, January 1st. If today is Thursday, January 1st. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Hoy es jueves 1 de enero. Remember, we always use primero on the first of the month. Hoy es jueves primero de enero. ¿Y mañana? And what about tomorrow? Entonces, mañana es viernes 2 de enero. Mañana es viernes 2 de enero. ¿Y ayer? What about yesterday? Y ayer fue miércoles 31 de diciembre. Y ayer fue miércoles 31 de diciembre. Now we're ready for talking about the weather. To ask what the weather is like today, you say, ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Or you can say, ¿Cómo está el tiempo? ¿Cómo está el tiempo? Or you can say, ¿Cómo está el clima? ¿Cómo está el clima? So 3 ways to ask what the weather is like today. This is all vocabulary and you'll just have to learn it. El clima y el tiempo is the weather. There are 3 common ways to talk about what the weather is like. All right, number 1 is hace. Number 2, está. And number 3, I or no I. I or no I. You can respond based on what the weather is like. So if it's hot, hace calor. It's really hot, hace mucho calor. ¿Qué tiempo hace en Florida hoy? So what's the weather like in Florida today? Hace calor. Or if it's cold, hace frío. If it's really cold, hace mucho frío. ¿Cómo está el clima en Antártica? ¿Cómo está el clima en Antártica? So what's the weather like in Antarctica? Hace mucho frío. Hace mucho frío. Hace sol, hace viento, hace fresco, hace buen tiempo. So we're using hace to talk about the weather. So to say it's sunny, hace sol. It's windy, hace viento. It's cool, hace fresco. It's good weather, hace buen tiempo. Or it's bad weather, hace mal tiempo. Hace mal tiempo. So the first way we could talk about the weather, we can use hace. The second way, está. Está soleado. Está nublado. Está ventoso. Está lloviendo. Y está nevando. So if it's sunny and we want to use está to talk about the weather, está soleado. If it's cloudy, está nublado. If it's windy, está ventoso. If it's raining, está lloviendo. And if it's snowing, está nevando. The third way to talk about the weather, so we can use hace, we can use está, and we can use hay. So hay lluvia, hay nieve, hay viento, hay neblina, hay nubes, hay relámpago, hay truenos, hay humedad. So to talk about the weather using I, if there's rain, hay lluvia. If there's snow, hay nieve. There's wind, hay viento. There's fog, hay neblina. There's clouds, hay nubes. There's lightning, hay relámpago. There's thunder, hay truenos. If there's humidity, hay humedad. All right, and then you can also use no hay. No hay lluvia. No hay nieve. No hay viento. No hay neblina. No hay nubes. No hay relámpago. No hay truenos. No hay humedad. So if there is no rain, no hay lluvia. If there is no snow, no hay nieve. There is no wind. No hay viento. There is no fog. No hay neblina. There are no clouds. No hay nubes. There is no lightning. No hay relámpago. There is no thunder. No hay truenos. And if there is no humidity, no hay humedad. So today for your tarea, I want you to study the vocabulary for telling the day and the date and talking about the weather. Complete the tarea from your daily homework guide and post it as a video comment on today's thread inside the group. And be sure to review and practice your pre-challenge pronunciation. All right, guys, this challenge is 5 days. We're on day 2, and you guys are rocking it out. I've also opened enrollment in my paid challenge. So after the 5 days, for those of you who want to really take learning with me to a deeper level, get fluent once and for all, enrollment is now open in the paid challenge. I look forward to seeing each of you guys tomorrow. I look forward to seeing each of you in the paid challenge. Hasta luego. Nos vemos. Ciao.